Yes, people, it's your boy Benjamin. Hope you're good, hope you're well. You're probably wondering where have I been? I'll be honest, I took 2 weeks off filming just to focus on resetting my habits. I had to take time to assess the journey so far and think of what's been working and what hasn't been working. I used to wonder why people didn't film throughout a journey or document a journey, and they always used to do the before and after. And I think I've figured it out. It's extremely difficult. If I'm keeping it 100, my journey specifically has come with a lot of ups and downs, you understand? A lot of frustration because I find myself making the same mistakes over and over again. It's like breaking this identity of what I'm used to. It's hard. It's like breaking out of hypnosis, you know? When it comes to working out, I don't really have a problem with that, you know? I'll be working out, I'll be going hard. Everyone in my gym knows I go hard. But where I fail is the rest of the day, you know? The eating part, the diet part, the nutrition part. You know, making sure that I pick the right foods and stay away from the wrong ones. And my identity so far in my 32 years of life, I've never really tried to be, optimal physique. I've never really tried to reduce my body fat percentage, so I have to do things completely different, and it's taken longer than I expected to crack that code. I'm not a fitness guru or a personal trainer. I'm just a normal guy trying to get in the best shape of his life, and with all this information that's out there, it's bound to take me some time to figure out what actually works for me. I've still been working out during the 2 weeks. That's one thing that has never changed. I've just been finding it difficult to cut out all the unhealthy foods. I'm still struggling to go days without, a sweet treat or, a savory takeout. You know what I mean? On a positive note, I have found the foods that do work. It's just eating those same foods every day gets boring. Currently, I don't smoke. I don't really drink. I don't partake in a lot of things. So the only thing that I do kind of lean on for my enjoyment is food. But now, in order for me to achieve the physique that I want, I can't even lean on that. So yeah, it's kind of tough, man. It's kind of tough. You know that saying, all work, no play makes Jack a dull boy. I be feeling kind of dull, but I know that's me depriving my body of dopamine hits, that sensation of feel good. And without that feel good, I just find myself in a stagnant zone, just my mood's kind of just, I don't know. I wouldn't say I'm not regulated. I am. I think I'm probably the most regulated I've ever been in a long time. I get a lot more work done. I just feel like my life's missing that little spark of excitement that it did before. And I'm now realizing that spark of excitement was just the food I was eating, or having a cigarette, or partaking in a different kind of substance, you know what I mean? But I cut all of them out now, and I'm finding pleasure in the little things in life. Spending time with people that I appreciate their company. Spending time mastering myself, mastering my emotions, learning from my mistakes. And when I say learning from my mistakes, I don't feel like I'll be really learning from my mistakes, Like I take the time to jot down the mistake I made, and I pay attention to making sure it doesn't happen again. I find new ways to deal with, the situations that come to my life, you get me? So, yeah, I hope I'm not rambling on. I think I've established that food is something I run to when my emotions are spiraling, and I'm training myself to sit with my emotions no matter how negative they are. I just want to let them flow through me without reacting to them or using food to neutralize them. And this is proven to be quite difficult. I know how important this is for my growth and development, and I won't quit, because this will be such a life-changing achievement if I learn to sit and master my emotions, Emotions are definitely a triggering factor when it comes to food for me. Whether I'm happy, angry, or sad, I run to food. It's like a connecting tissue in the actions of my life. And in order to reach where I want to get to, this has to change. The problem is you can't rid yourself of emotions. I wish I could, I wish I could rid myself of emotions, but then I'd be a robot. And what I find is emotions stem from external stimuli, It's not really something that I can control. The only thing I can control is how I react in situations, And even then, I don't really want to react, Like, I'm trying to learn not to express my anger or express my frustration. I just want to sit with it, because I find when I do express my anger or frustration, I just make stupid mistakes that I regret later on. So I'm trying to learn to sit with these emotions, let them fester inside of me, and let them out in a healthy way that doesn't negatively impact the people around me. It's difficult, but it's definitely something that I can do. It's definitely something that I can manage, and it's going to be a long process. It's going to take time. But yeah, this weight loss journey is definitely helping, It's keeping me focused. It's giving me something to look forward to each day. Not only do I enjoy being in the gym constantly, I enjoy recording and editing these videos. Gives me something to do, something to practice, something to put my time to, and hopefully it's something that will act as an investment that will later on pay some dividends, but who knows? I ain't tripping on the dividends. If it pays off, it pays off. If it don't, it don't. But I'm gonna keep doing it anyway. one thing that I have discovered is journaling helps, but only when I remember to actually do it. You know, um, when these emotions tend to fester inside of me, when I write them down, yeah, they kind of go. So yeah, start journaling, and that's working for me. Happy about that. But yes, just want to say big up to everybody who has been showing love and paying attention to my videos. I'm back, week 11. I've managed to document for 11 weeks consistently. I'm happy about that. I can't complain. Can't complain at all. Definitely got over my fear of filming in the gym, and I think pretty much everybody in the gym's kind of used to me bringing my camera now. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing where I take it in the next couple weeks. I'm gonna try and fix my diet a bit more and see where the progress leads to. Big up my guy, yeah. Yo, big up the good people in the gym, man. You can't go wrong with good energy. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what this journey brings. Good energy and good vibes. But yeah, it's your boy Benjamin. Thank you for watching another back and bicep session. More work, more love, more life. Yeah, bless.